can roll but toss it. I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now. Yeah. Can't do Percocets on my leg. I'm turning one and trying to live it up. Yeah, right, baby. Yeah, right, yeah.
Going out to my divine masculine, this song is for him. I'm sending this to you, my darling. Just listen to it, okay?
Bring it over to my place. You be like, baby, who cares? But I know you care. Bring it over to my place. You don't know what you do. Keep to me. Your body like it.
Okay, so this is not just a song just for my divine masculine I'm playing here. I'm going to do a video as soon as the song get done because I got something I need to say. And I got a few people I need to hear it, okay? Out there, wherever you at. I just want to say a little bit more on this coming out on blast.
Speaks to me. I don't know what you do. Get to me. Your body lightweight. Speaks to me. I can make it hurricane on it. Honey bands make it rain on it. Tie it up, put a chain on it. Make you tattoo my name on it. Oh, make you cry like a baby, oh. Let's go pro and make a video. Yeah. Make you cry like a baby, oh. Let's go pro and make a video. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, yeah. Bring it over to my place. You be like, baby, who cares? But I know you care. Bring it over to my place. You don't know what you do. Keep to me. Your body like it speaks to me. I don't know what you do. Get to me. Your body like it speaks to me.
So, okay, I hope you got the message out of that on that video, my darling. So, and see, these are things like this song. This is what we had between us, special, that we could communicate. I allowed that because, I'm a woman that I don't push my way through nothing. I don't chase. I don't bogart. I simply give you your space. If that's what you want, allow you to have that. Because see, I know me. And I know my power. I know my value. And I don't have to chase. Why do I look like chasing them? Excuse me? Hello? a masculine, whatever you are. Why would we even think about doing that? Because you just hurt yourself. You don't hurt us. You do not hurt me, darling. Okay? I'm talking to all of you, though, in one sense. But, okay? See, we women shouldn't be hurt by no man doing what they want to do. Because, see, they got an ego so big they can't even control that sucker themselves. And that ego runs their one, you know what I'm saying? So, but you had to, I don't know what got into you, but you had to put that one thing we had that we could communicate with, which was songs, and we could, though I never got any back from you, okay? I had to read, I had to hear yours in the air, in the wind, okay? You was too busy ignoring what you had and what you was bound to, not what you had, what you were bound to. You were bound. We're bound to each other. We're destined, and you finally beginning to see that now, and you finally begin to see that you cannot outwin against the universe. There's no win for anyone. When you heard the word, okay, it's better that you would not have heard it than have heard it, because once you heard it, then that is to you, as the Bible would say, would be to you it is sin, okay, if you went against it. I don't like to say sin, but I'm gonna use it for now, because sin is not the way it even taught, okay? So to you well, as I said, it's an abomination. Is what I heard just now. It's an abomination because that's what you were bringing up on yourself, the abomination. Okay. But you know what? I see. Also, I understood, and I still understand that. See, I was your catalyst, and I woke you up. Now, the reason why you don't see me on this video, because my day has been crazy, okay? And I haven't got dressed or anything. I just jumped up and decided to do this video, okay? I'm going to get dressed afterward. But that's why you don't see me on this video. That's why I'm behind the curtain today. Okay, so, you see, what was I going to say? I was your catalyst. I awakened you. So I gave you room to awaken. I gave you room to grow because I knew what it took. See, I walked in, and when I came in, I was already in a high 5D conscious, okay? And then they had to bring me down to the 3D, okay, at the low, so I could kind of get grounded, okay? But as soon as I got here, I got the Palladians, I got in touch with some of their information, which was meant for me to get, and they fed me very well, okay? And so, not only that, my body, which was my other conscious was in here at that time, had been in church for I don't know how many years, okay? You can grow in church if you really are after the heart. If you truly after the heart, which is your whole, your connection, your soul connecting to your true self, okay? It's to your true self. So if you're really going after your heart, your whole heart, you can grow in the church, you can really grow. But if you're not, then you probably won't grow very much. So and because the other me that was in the body at the time, I didn't just get up to go to church that day. At least she didn't just get up to go to church that day. When it came up on her, it's almost like they just picked her up off the collar of her collar and just threw her into into the church world, into the really I was put in the spirit world when I first began, because I wasn't in no church. And as I kept going, as I think it was probably 2 or 3 years or so, Yeshua had came in and he had been born. But from that point, they put me in the church so that I could get grounded, at least my other conscious other me, so that she could get grounded, okay? So those things had took place in her life, which helped her to be a lot more advanced than where you was at. I don't know why we had to go about it this way, because somewhere I know that I came in too late. It was our time got switched on us on the timeline. The entities, the dark ones, they switched our timelines around, and we kind of got behind on time to wake up, because when they first awakened me, it wasn't me at that time, it was her in the body. When they first awakened her, it was in 1987. They woke her up, and so that she could get ready and prepare herself to go forth and get ready to have Yeshua. And I remember that very well. And then in 1988, Yeshua was born. Okay, it was a lot of things had corresponded here along the way, but that was the beginning of my awakening. And as far as I remember, it was 1987 when this particular segment of what we're at now, or what we all going through, everything, everything that's happening right at this time right we in, it started in 1987. Okay, so I can put two and two together, and I can see what is what and what is not what. Okay, this is how I'm seeing things. Okay, so I do know the reason why I had to walk into a body that was of age. I do know why that there's several reasons why I had to come into this particular body for various reasons. I don't want to mention it on the video because it's some things I have to keep hush hush. Okay, so but they also knew that I could shapeshift. Okay, because I have the RH negative blood, so I'm royal, and I don't know if you got that blood. We should have it because we're the same, but I don't know how that works. Okay, because I know you had to come in a different family and line and all that stuff, but due to that, because I do have the blood that is able to shapeshift. That's probably some of the reasons why I could do it. Okay, but I am able to reset my age back to the age that I choose to be at while here on the planet. Okay, I can do that with no, with a little technology. What my Cosmos family will, have here on the planet here pretty soon. Offer it to those who want it. But anyway, so even though with all this that has taken place here, and you have, you have to go through a very hard time here in order to wake up. So that's why I have stuck by you, because I started you to awaken, and I wasn't going to just abandon you, even though you abandoned me. But I understand that you abandoned me because what was you, wet behind the ears? Huh? You was just a peon, right? You wasn't awake, so you had no clue until they started slapping some licks around you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but you're very stubborn, and even the angels even said that. They said, "Oh my gosh, stubborn." That stubborn jackasses. Michael said you was extremely stubborn. And you are, and you were. I don't know about now because you had some knots upside your head. So you had to come to some realization here. And I know that you have went through a very hard time here to awaken. And it's been very trying for you. And it had to be because you just stubborn, okay? Because of your stubbornness, it had to come to this point, okay? And mind you, I'm doing the manifestation over here, and I had to call in help. I was like, yeah, you guys can have it because it's too stubborn for me. I have more help. I don't know what I'm doing, going or coming. I had Cupid to call on Cupid to send you a couple of arrows a few times, and then Cupid was shooting them arrows, and then one time you woke up and you caught the arrow. I said, "Oh my God, he's seen the arrow coming, he caught it." I said, "Oh no, what the fuck?" You caught Cupid's arrow. You felt them arrows coming in your heart, and Cupid was shooting, bam, 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 and then all of a sudden you kind of woke up, you caught that arrow. And I said, "Oh my," and I seen you, because I get remote view. And I seen you catch, I said, "God damn, he caught the damn arrow." Like, oh no. So, but see, here's the thing. The reason why I'm making this particular video, because it goes with the rest of them that I made already. I just kind of need to explain some things here to the collective, or basically the collective of the twin flame twin ray, whatever you want to call us. We all have certain levels that we start out in. Okay, as far as coming together, this is your main purpose. To come here, whatever your purpose is, whatever your call is. If it's for you to come into union with your twin flame, which like very few do come into union. And you usually supposed don't come into union until your 12th year. This is our 12th year, and we must come into union. It's not we need, we must, because we have such a huge purpose here on the planet. I mean, it's not just one thing; it's several things that we have to do. So. I want you to know that see, I'm like Hillary Clinton. I'm standing by my man. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what nobody say. See, most card readers, when they read our energy, they read us, but they do not know we're a twin flame, a twin ray. They don't know that. They just read us as two people, and with a third wheel somewhere in between us that's operating in a very treacherous, low down, dirty way. They pick up all that, but they do not pick up that we are twin rays. Very few of them do, but most of them don't. Okay, it's very rare that they. I can't say rare because a lot of them have picked it up, but a lot of them really miss it. Okay, but see, when they do miss it, they kind of like just looking at us as that we just a regular couple here that's going through all this trauma that you done put us through, divine masculine. My gosh, what you had to put us out over the whole world before we even come out there. Everybody know about us now. Okay, here we are. Jeez. But so when they don't really know that who we are and what we are, they tend to think that that something's got to be seriously wrong with me to be even putting up with your ass, okay? and then they can automatically see that you done went off the track for and went totally the wrong way, because they can see the difference in energy. If you pick up any videos, divine masculine, that prefer to you, whoever you are, go by your zodiac sign or whatever. If you pick up any of those videos at any given time, you can go back as far as the time to when we met. Every video is detailing your energy in such a unsettled, unlikable. It just simply spells trouble. It spells that you have been going through a shit life for as long as you've been on this journey, and you have, but you brought a lot of it on yourself because you wouldn't listen to your guides, your tuition. You wouldn't listen to it. You hear it and then you go on by your business. Throw it away like it didn't mean it, because you had your heart set on something that was just grossed out. Your heart was so set on, and you know what? Just like I said before, this guy, he comes on one of the YouTube videos and he speaks about couples. He speaks about relationships, and I don't know if I can list it on this video, but I'll try. And then you guys can pick it up. But he speaks about relationships, and he said one thing about a man, and he said a man, if if a man get a girl, and she's a pretty girl, real pretty, he said she can do anything she want to do to him pretty much, and just probably just treat him any kind of way, and he still want to keep this girl, this whatever, this female. Because why? Because he's never had one on his side here, and it shows him up. It makes him look like something great or whatever. And that's so egoish and lame in my book. It's dumb. I just put it like that, dumb. Okay, plain and simple. It's dumb. And so, but that's you guys. You men, you got your priorities mixed up. You got something mixed up inside of your energy. Who the fuck knows? But a lot of shit is mixed up in there. I can tell you that. I'm not letting all the women off the hook, but most women are not that loose in their life, and they don't usually allow themselves to be just gung ho over some. Most women, if they see something that look like that charming, they mostly gonna run away. I know I would. Like what the fuck, man? I ain't thinking because you already know. Well, you don't feed me lines, But you can find some good ones out there. Every once in a while. I've had my life, well, at least not me as me, but as far as my body is concerned, I had some nice looking good men that was very charming and very good looking. I mostly have dated Capricorns. I don't know why, but for some reason, I think we have a great balance. Is something that you have that I need, and something that I have that you need. Okay, as far as Capricorns is concerned. So, I do remember one time I did date a Capricorn. He was kind of like you, very nonchalant, and didn't want to give me the time. He was so busy doing his thing, working and working and working and working. And then he said, to my other self, he said, "Okay, Barbara," he said, "you probably need to go find something to do with yourself, and get something to do with your time. Maybe find someone that you can spend some time with." And I was like, no problem then, okay. So and I did what he suggested. So when he did see me, I was with another guy, and this guy was like about the same, as far as the looks. And he was like, oh, he got a little mad. Then he said, "Wait a minute, come here." He said, "I didn't tell you to go get nobody to look as good as me." I was, what the fuck? Excuse me? Who the hell are you, man? What, you think I'm gonna go get something look worse? You really thought I didn't have it in me, huh? Okay, let's see. That was my fun days. The time when she was here, whatever. But and so the thing is, divine masculine, I know what you have been through, and a few times, but the truth of the matter is, though I have fought for you, and I continue to fight for you, and I will fight for you, because I'm standing by my man. I don't care what anybody say. See, people want you to they can say, "I don't think you want him back." That was some of the card readers. I think he's coming back to you, but I don't think you want him back after all that. Yes, I do. I always say it too. Yes, I do want him back. I said, did I say that? Don't be putting things in my mouth. Did you guys hear me say I don't want him back? Of course I want him back. He's my twin flame. That means he's part of me. He is me. Why should I not want me back? It is me. Do you guys understand what a twin flame is? And then here's the thing: is do I dare go back to the cosmos without my other me? No, I dare not, because I don't know how this should work at that point. But I don't think you can. I don't think it's just that easy. I really don't. I don't think it's something you can just toss away like it's nothing. It's a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, if you would not have turned your energy around and came back in the direction where you were supposed to be, they would have provided me with a high level soulmate, and it had to be extremely high. Okay. But see, we're gonna do whatever we can do to keep the contract on point, because this contract is very important, and it's important that you carry it out. It is important that we carry out the contract. It does not just involve you, and it's not all about you. It is completely about the whole world. Not just you, divine masculine. So please get your head off your ass, wake up, and stop thinking just about yourself. You've done that too many times of your life. It's time to stop. And I heard you've been drinking, so you need to cut that shit out too. If you've been drinking, don't keep doing that, because what are you doing? You're trying to drink what? All your shit away. It's impossible. You can't do it. So get your mind on straight. Wake up. Come to your senses and do what you have to do. That is, take your place in this time in your life. See, and I know that you've never went through anything like this before, as far as this much as of whatever you're going through now. This is probably the worst you've ever had to go through. But that's okay. We're here, and we're standing by you. me and the rest of us as the force, the a lot of the card readers is what with you, and so am I, and the cosmos are with you. We are all standing here cheering you on and cheering this relationship on, because there's something that has to come through here, through you and I, and it's extremely important, divine masculine, extremely important that happens while we're here on this 3D planet, on this 3D energy. We're not going to remain here, because I know we're together, because I've seen us in 5D. We are together. And less than 5 hours, because I can remote view and I can see us there. And I can't tell you everything that I've seen, but I've seen this stuff, okay? So it has to happen, because some things has to happen through you and me, okay? But I wanted to say this, the reason why I got on this video, because I want to tell some people, like for one, what his name is, Truth, let me see what this card reader name is, and he wants to, excuse me, he said, he want to say that, I know, I'm sure you're not a good card reader then, I know that, that this is not no divine masculine, and this is definitely not a divine feminine, or maybe you are a divine feminine, but he can't be no divine masculine, because because what he's doing and how he's carrying on. Excuse me, hello, Mr. Card Reader. Do you know anything, or you think you know it all, but you don't? Because yes, he is a divine masculine, and so am I. See, I'm the one who knows that we are definitely true twin flames, because I remember, because they took me up there on the ship, wherever we was at, and they said it. Okay, if they had not done it, I probably wouldn't even be here, because I probably would have walked off, because I wouldn't have understood it, okay? But because they showed me, and this part was for me, because they knew that they had to let me see that ahead of time, because I wouldn't have been able to go through this if I hadn't known. So they had to let me see it. I don't think you was awake, or you was there, but I don't know if you seen it, because I was there, the one that had the witness to it, and they showed me that we were who we are. Okay, put our hands in each other. This is your twin, and this is your twin. They didn't even call us by name. They said Capricorn. This is your twin, Aries. This is your twin. Okay, so we had our hands in each other, and then when we left, got ready to walk away, they showed me that figure 8. That figure 8 been a monster in our life. Whew. But the figure 8, they showed me that, and they showed that. I think I seen the figure 8 first, and then I seen the 2 cups, and then I seen. Did I see 2 cups? Yeah, I think I seen the 2 cups, and then I think after that they said abundance. Okay. And then that was it, and I woke up. So I know who we are, Mr. Card Reader. Just because you see him trampling over his life with some hoes and doing all kinds of grossed out shit with some entities which he have no business considering. And, you see, ooh. But see. Here's the thing. Through all this here that is transparent here, and that I've had to go through, I begin to wake up, and I begin to see this, what we're going through now, that I've been through it before. I've seen it. At first I thought it was a dream, but I was, no, wait a minute. That was not a dream, but I could see it. I seen seams of it. I said, wait a minute, I've been through this before. What's going on here? I thought first, well, did I dream this? No, I didn't. This was our life. And I've seen it in the past. So most of when you read the card readers, they are reading our past. That's what they're reading. And they can read that energy of it, and that's what's being shown there. But, And a lot of the other card readers, I wouldn't take him back, she don't want you, Get on back and tell, and if that was the case, and if we were just regular, uh, you know, whatever you want to call us, relationship, man, woman, girlfriend, boyfriend, who the fuck knows? It's been so long for me to be in that type of shit. Or I haven't been in a relationship. Well, at least I haven't been in none on this time online here, because I'm not the same being that's in conscious, I would say, that's in the body as before. But as far as my body is concerned, I haven't been in relationships or anything like this. It's been a while for me, because I've been always in a marriage. Okay, I've been in marriage I think it was two marriages outside of my karmic life, which is way back there. I don't go that far. But so they just think we're just a regular, you know, ship here, relationship. They don't know that what we are. And so they like ready to hang your ass and throw you under the bus. But I'm like, no, I'm not leaving him. I will not leave him behind. I won't give those entities victory. First of all, they're not getting no victory here, because it is none, bitch. You hear? Huh, Draconian? Do you hear me? Keep your ass where you belong. Go to hell off this planet. First of all, don't even. Okay? Where is your room for you? You done your job, so move on. I'm glad you came in. Thank you for helping us out. Now get your hell out of here, because we don't need your draconian ass on the planet any damn more, so bye. Unless you want to turn your ass around and become to the light and become, true and collective, not separate. We're not separated as the light workers or the truth holders of we are a whole, and we all are collective. We don't see separation here, and we don't backstab and treacherously go against one another. That's not take that shit on back to where it belongs, in the lower part of hell, okay? That's where you belong at, Draconian. So if you want to live on this planet, you're going to have to get your ass out of your dark side of yourself and come on into the light, or you can keep your ass on out of here and get on back where you come from, because this is not your place here. You've done your job, so goodbye, okay? The divine masculine must take his place. He's not coming back into the life of going nowhere, man's land, okay, which is nothing. Dark side of life, the dark hell, the lower hell. He's done with low hell. He's rising up, and that's what he's doing, okay? He's taking his life back in his own hand. He's learning how to come to his value of who he really truly is, and learning that he's lovable. While you put other shit in his mind to tell him what he's not and what he is, and screwing him with his head with your magic spells. I can believe you stoop that low, but just because I know what you are. If I had thought you was just a plain old girl, I would have kind of like got offended by that. I was like, what is wrong with her? As much as I loved on that girl, I gave her everything. I loved her till she couldn't be loved no more. Her parents never loved her, but I loved her. But because I know it's not you, it's your dark entity that's working in you, been in there forever. This I'm aware of. So that's why, I'm not in shock, because I know what you're in here for. That's your job, right? You're doing your job. You get your reward for it, Yeah, you get your reward for it. So just, you done your job, move on. Go get your reward and keep your ass on out of the way. That's all I got to do. Okay? Other than that, we have no play for you. There's nothing left for you to do. So get it going. We're moving on, going to the next place where we need to be, where life is radiant and is evaporant, and it's full of peace and love and happiness and goodwill unto your fellow man. Okay, so, but I wanted to come on just so I could say to this Mr. and then let the other collective know that yes, he had betrayed me. He has done all the things he could possibly do to me. But did he really? Did he really do it to me? Or did he do it to himself? And I think he did it to himself more so. See, I'm just strong enough to accept, to be able to take it because of who I am and because I know that I got backup. Okay, a lot of it, that gives me strength, stands by me, gives me what I need to stand strong and to keep going and not stop, but stand in my place, in my divinity. Be who I am, okay? Be true. And that's what I want you to do, divine masculine. And don't be put yourself in the places that does not become you, okay? This does not become you. This is something that you've had to go through, yes. But now get up and start walking. Take your take your place in the place of who you truly are, not who you think you are, okay? Become that authentic being. That's who you are, and that's what you're here for, is to do something great and wonderful for the people on the planet. We got all kinds of projects that we have to carry out because they are our projects, and it's time for us to take our place and go head on. You've done it. You've done a lot to keep us held up and to keep us along with your draconian bitch, hoe, had us all set back and trying to steal our money and take shit. Bitch, please. Your magic is worthless. Take it and stick it up your ass. I don't care. It's worthless. Okay? Go fuck somebody else with your magic. What you been doing all your goddamn life anyway? I don't know. You couldn't smell that, huh, divine mess? How could you not smell a hoe? Shit, because you was blind, wasn't you? Oh, my God. And, hey, I got something I want you guys to hear. See, because some of these card readers, they be on point. And especially when they very psychic. I was like, man, look at her picking it up. So I'm going to play this video with this woman here, spelling it out to you, divine masculine, saying exactly what you got and what you see. Or what you don't see. No, you didn't see it because you couldn't see it. You was blind by your one. But you know what? I'll take that back. That bitch was called spelling you, and she was doing that to you, baby. She was having you on her spell charms. And that kind of confused you, got you all crossed up. You know what I'm saying? But see, you have angels and ancestors and all of them around you, giving you all that you need to not allow yourself to be put through something such as such. But you had to learn to be out of your head and get in your heart, because that head don't protect you. The heart is what protects us. And you have to learn that because, you was gung-ho to do it your way. And we don't do things our way. We do it as we is instructed to do, is given to do, or shown to do. Since life is not just about us. It never was and it never will be. It is about the whole. Okay, that's including the dark as well as it is light. Doesn't matter because we are never separated. We're all in one whole together, But everyone must decide on what part of it that you choose to live in. You can choose to live in the dark, it's your choice. You can choose to live in the light, it's your choice. It's entirely up to you, But I prefer the light myself, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm sold out. I have no other choice. I live for that. It's me. It's who I am. Okay, and it is who I am. So I can't choose anything but who I am. Okay, I am that I am. So I choose me. Okay, my love? I love you so much. You just know I do. Okay? So I'm here to ask for peace. Can we have peace? Can we make peace between the two most powerful couples there is on the planet? Okay? Can we? Huh? But see, just keep in mind, and that power comes great, you know. So, if you want that power, you know, you got to give out. Sometimes it takes some giving that you don't want to give. But see, if you don't hold back, there's nothing that you don't have to give, because everything you have, you've given it over. That's all that matters. So nothing can affect you, because you've given everything already. What is there left for the devil to come? Then nothing. See, the devil only comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and he ain't gonna come to you if you ain't got nothing for him to come after. He won't come. What he gonna come after? He already know you. You know, he can see me. You're full of light. Your heart is sold out. You have nothing left here that you desire, that you want, that is even attempting to you. So you're going home. Yes, I am. So have your way, devil, but get on out of here, because you don't have no place. This is not your place. I have a love that's so full that it'll take a whole another world to take it out of me. Because who I am. I have that much. And I give it freely. I can give it to that, you know, draconian bitch, or I love the motherfucker. Yes, I do. I love all you dark motherfuckers. Okay? I love you. And here I am. Do you guys love me? I know you do. But I love you. I love you. I love you. All of you. Okay? Entity, dark, draconians, whatever you are. I love your asses. Okay? All right now. So be good. Don't be bad. Keep your ass on out of here if you want to be bad. Go, you know, you want to live in the dark, leave it in the dark, but go on out of here. Don't come over interfering with our life. Leave us alone. Because it's our choice to choose what we want, and it's so is yours, Draconian. Okay? All right now. I'll send you some loving kisses to light later tonight, because you need them. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna play this video, you guys, because I want you to hear this card reader here and hear what she say. All right. Okay, so let me bag it up a little bit just to get her started, so she's really going.
Be the banshee. Okay, and this is all of the things that she's trying to do. Her mirror magic ain't working, so she's screaming. A banshee is a screaming spirit of death. Okay, and she's mad because she's trying to send a death spirit to you and it ain't working.
Try to send it to me.
I'm gonna have to give me a light in here where you can actually see the pictures, because sometimes my camera goes dark. And see, she tried to do this mirror magic, something that she's unfamiliar with. Okay, she don't know what she's doing. And her ass is gonna turn into a toad. She gonna start looking ugly. And she ain't gonna be able to have a rebirth from this stuff. She's gonna die an old hag. She's gonna be a young old hag. When you, her eyes, is something about her eyes.
Okay, you hear that, my master? Something about eyes.
It's something about this person's eyes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know them, but you know them.
Yeah.
But it's something about their eyes.
You hear that, Divine Master? What?
And they have a dark spirit speaking to them.
Oh, that you
telling them.
You hear it? You hear it?
What to do, but it ain't working.
See there? Do you hear it? That's what I want you to hear, Divine Master. You hear that part? Huh? All the time. I try to tell you. Oh, something about her eyes. Yeah, I know what about her. And so her eyes is what the eyes is captivate you, huh? Oh, look at those eyes. They're so pretty. You know, because she's got those bluish gray looking eyes, you know what I'm saying? See, you see what eyes can do for you? These two snake eyes, especially these two. The snake eyes. And mostly it affects males, men, you know, males. Because you guys are so visual. You know, you captivate me with your eye. Yeah, that's what they intended for to do. Captivate you and kill your ass. You don't know half the shit that was done to you. But yet you're gonna make me, You still couldn't wake up. You still was blind by what? The little magic spells that she was doing on you. And the only reason she could do that because you wasn't losing the cords. And you were constantly thinking of it, and then it connects back to you. Because you thought you had something, didn't you? Oh yeah, you did. What did you have, honey? Huh? What did you have? Oh, baby, I'm so glad I'm here for you. And I'm going to be here for you, honey. I'm going to be with you for the rest of our lives because I am a woman who stands by my man. And I will knock somebody's ass out, trust me, if it came to that. But I don't go that route. See, I can fight without fighting. And I do. I fight a different way. And it's not by no spell. I don't need that. All I need is me, my energy, and my heart connected to the whole. And that's all I need. And I got Marilyn on my side too, my magic wizard. Right, Marilyn? That's my wizard. I love him. So he teaches me my magic. But see, I don't do black magic. I do light. I'm not into that. All the magic I want to do is create what creates for the whole, not for me, myself, and the I. I want to create for all. And that's where I'm at. That's where you're supposed to be, Divine Masculine, with me creating for the future of all, not just for yourself. Get out of your life of your own self, what you've been doing, and come to your real self, your true. And let's become the couple that we need to become and be friends and, whatever we have to become that we can carry on in the way that we're here for, So please, Divine Masculine, take it away, put it out, whatever you got to do, and let's come together as we should. Let's not put off what should have been done 2 years ago. 2 years. When you have a second chance, what did that tell you? You obviously had missed your first one. Why could you get a second one? Honestly, how could you get a second chance if you didn't miss the first one? You see what I mean? So this is your only chance. You don't get no third one. There's no third. This is it. And this is the time now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not 2 months from now. Now, Divine Masculine, is our time that we shall put away all our lousy, low-life, bullshit lives and worlds and whatever, and come together and come into a mending of this one that goes forth, not backwards. We don't want to go backwards, because backwards is not where we belong. We always belong in going forward. All of us, we know if you're going backwards, something went wrong. Something is not working the way it should be working. If you keep working these cycles and circling around in the same bullshit, something's wrong. You got to see that. That means you done got too gung-ho, egotistic on something bullshit. Which does not serve you. Not at all. Not my Divine Masculine. But so, I just want to let this card reader know that, don't just chop things up like it's nothing. It's not Divine Masculine because you're hoeing, because he's hoeing. What do you expect from the dude? Huh? I woke him up out of the dungeon. He had no intention of waking up when I woke him up. But he didn't know he had a cold. And his time was there, or is near now. It was his time. He did not know that, but he know it now. Okay? So just because he did all these, you know, wrong, right, whatever you want to look at it, things that he did, the only thing it did was just to terrorize him. It didn't hurt me. It didn't hurt you. It only hurted him. See, and here's the case. Abraham Hicks says, "There's no hurt. There's no hurt. You don't. You see, we're not. It's not supposed to affect our heart. We don't like somebody broke my heart. No, you don't get your heart broke because it ain't supposed. You know that means you're still living in your low energy, in your natural way of life. You haven't climbed through the walls and came into the spirit realm, because in that realm, in the higher of the, there's no, you can't offend me, you can't hurt me. It just don't happen. Only when you're hanging on to the low energies and you masking, you have your chakras all fucked up, so they need to be fixed. And that's, probably a lot of your reasons, along with everything else that you allowed yourself to become a part of, okay? We talked about it on another video with your life that you were living out there. Okay, so we're done with that. And I'm here for you, and I will always be here for you as long as you are there for yourself. You're going to continue to go on down the wrong road, the wrong path, and you're not there for yourself, then I can't be there for you either. I got to move on, because you're not serving yourself, and you're not serving me, or you're not serving the whole. Because that's what we're here for, to serve the whole, not just for you. Okay? I don't think I'm going to bite your head off as you always think that I am. I'm not like that. I am not her. Okay? You're more than welcome to come to me and we'll talk and whatever we need to do. I don't know what we gotta get it on the whatever they call, on the paper or something. We gotta get it on the laid out. Okay, we gotta lay it out and get it over with. See, I don't really have to talk about it, because pretty much I've said a lot of my piece right here. But, as we go, something surely going to come up. I got a few things I like to, terrorize you over, but, just depends. I like to make jokes. I like to play, I enjoy it. And you do too, I'm sure, but so just having fun. Girls like to have fun. I gotta have some kind of fun. I mean, what do you want me to do? You got me going through it over here, and you got me all in the one room sitting waiting, going through the patience with having, what I'm saying? I'm an Aries man. Do you know how much patience don't even talk about me about no patience. I've been in this thing for 3 years already. If I ain't got enough patience about that, we keep the patience to yourself. My gosh, I've had enough patience. I'm ready to call myself patient there. The next time you see me, what's your name, patient? What do you think I am? Okay, because it's been a long trip here. However, I'm ready to go home. Are you ready to go home tonight, Mess? Because I'm certainly ready to go home. Okay. All right, my love. So I love you so much. I really do. I want you to take care of yourself, and then you get through what you gotta go through, and let's come to the land of peace. And call truce, they call it. Let's call truce, because that's what we gotta do. Okay, we have to call truce in order to go on and go forward and lean on into the new life that we're building and that we're going into. It's time to leave this one behind and move on. Okay, I have no animosity. I don't have none of that in me. None of it, because you can't put what's in somebody that is not in them. Okay, so I'm a free being, and I enjoy being free. I don't enjoy being boxed in and boxed up. I don't want to hold on to shit, because that's all it is. If you hold on to anything of this life, which is this world and all this, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, it is nothing but shit. That's all. God's told me that, when they first came to me and woke me up. Was it me? I don't know, was it her or me? Because I can't remember that all the time. But I think it was her at the time. But they came in and they said, that life that you got right there And my she was going to church and doing all that stuff, okay? They said, you know that life you got right there ain't nothing but shit. I goes, what? They said, nothing but shit. They said, I said, what the? I'm like, well, I said, so you telling me that my life that I'm living right here is just shit? They said, I was like, what the hell, man? I said, well, and I said, well, if that's what it means and that's all it is, I don't want it. Well, I want a shit. I'm like, I don't want this life then. Give me more than I'm supposed to have. Because if this ain't nothing but shit, I definitely don't want it. And so at that point, it was called wake up time. Wake up. Because you ain't living the way you think you living is not the way you should be. You living beyond your true self, who you really are. And you just don't know it. So I know what you have went through because you wasn't aware. You didn't know these things. It was like you know what I'm saying. You was blind by your own desires or whatever things you've been going through. Just simply blind by by ego. But you finally start to wake up and come to your senses, and that's good because that's what you had to do. It took a lot out of us to get you here. But we're glad you're coming on board. So now let's get this done with. Put away your pride, because there is nothing that you need to hold on to, Divine Masculine. Whatever you want to keep hidden, it doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve me, it doesn't serve anyone. It only serves the dark side of who you are, who you once were. So let it go. Don't be embarrassed to come to me in front of me as who you truly are, because I don't see nothing but what I'm supposed to see, and that is true love. That's all I am. So don't expect me to be somebody that's going to put you down and pounce on you. That's not me, honey. That's not me. You could never see me do. I would never. That is not the person that you see here. Because I'm much higher than that, darling. I don't walk in those low vibrating energy. That's lousy, nasty to me. No, just speak that out away from me. That's not at all. So don't think I'm gonna be that villain or bad person and just because you're down, they say don't kick the man when they're already down. I wouldn't do that. You're already down one below. It's my place to pick you up. Other than that, I wouldn't be making these videos. But since you got me on block here, out of 5 years, that's the only thing that really, really, really gets to me. It don't get to me, but it does bug me. I'm like, because out of 5 years, why would you? And that I need an answer for that one, because it puzzles me. What in the world is going on here? Out of 5 years, you left that line open, and then all of a sudden you blocked it. I need to know. What was going on there? I might bite your finger for that one. You know what I'm saying? You deserve it if I do. I don't get it. I really don't. So I do really like to have an answer on that. Why? And I'm the one who's here to bring you up, to give you what you need. Something that you never had. Never. You never had love like I got for you. And you can't get it nowhere else, because it don't exist. I love you so much. You have no clue. But I would not allow you to walk on me, step all over me, pretend that I don't exist, and make it look like I am nothing, because I am everything that you did not see. Okay? I am everything that you cannot thank you so much for being the man that you are and that you don't know yet. And everyone, I thank you for listening to me. I appreciate all of you, even though, you may not know, Mr. Card Reader. You have no clue. But you're, this is my little friend, Miss you. Oh, you one of the best card readers. Excuse me, mister. Yeah, he is. Though he may have a strayed away, doesn't mean he's not masculine. He just has to come to his senses. And so do everyone. When you may have to come to yours too, Mr. Card Reader. I mean, if truth be told, whatever your name is, I don't know. But so, do we all just wake up and be in that, in the spirit realm? Hell no, man. We all had to find our way back home. We've all been on Rome for a long time. We've been roaming. Now it's time to go home. You look at your phone. Rome, home, right? What's your home? You know what I'm saying? You going wrong, what's happening? You paying for it. You're in slavery. You're living a life that, you can't even afford. You're out there just, and so it's time to come home from Rome. All right, so I love you guys, every one of you. And take care, and I hope to see everyone here in the near future, real soon. Namaste.